shut the fuck up.
Hey, don't shit about my grandma. She's fucking like 60.
What's up, guys? It's Taco or Luca here, and today I'm bringing you guys a remake of a video I did way back when my channel was not even Make Taco, back when it was the mental one. This video was the school shooter in, quotations story. Yeah, I feel like I didn't make this video that well, like, at all. It was way too long. It could have fit into 10 minutes, but instead it was like 21 minutes. I didn't explain the story that well at all, and I feel like I can make it a little bit better, so why not attempt? Hopefully you guys like the Call of Duty Zombies background, but yeah, let's go ahead and start. So anyway, let's go ahead and start. So it all takes place at school, obviously. And this is like end of the day almost. 7th period. We only have 8th period in our school, okay? 7th period. It's PE, right? So yeah, what happens is, sorry about that cut. I forgot to name one of the people because I'm not naming the actual names. So to write down a name, I have a paper full of everyone's names I'm gonna give them in this. So it all starts out, we're in PE, right? And my friend Jack, he wears this long black coat all the time. It's kind of like a trench coat, but not really. It doesn't go down that long. And I guess he had a broken pencil on him. Like, he just had a broken pencil, no reason. Just had a broken pencil, and someone noticed that he had a broken pencil, so someone told on him for having a weapon. And he had to go to the principal's office, and the principal was like, "Yo, man, you got a weapon on you. So we suspect that you're obviously gonna hurt somebody. So we're gonna sit you down, tell you why that's a no, mister, and we're gonna show you that one Evan video that nobody likes." And then, he sits through that and stuff, and then they let him go. This is right before PE. So we all get into PE, and we ask him where he went, because he just kind of disappeared. He was like right behind us at one point, and then we look back, and he's not there. That's when they took him to the principal's office. And he tells us that, and then he makes a joke, and it's like, he says, "Oh man, I'm obviously a big scary school shooter. Don't come to school tomorrow, and if you do, wear some flannel." Like, he says it like the way I said it just now. It's completely joking. And he tells this to a girl named, we'll name her Sally. Girl named Sally, and I guess Sally, even though she was in her friend group, knew that we joke and have like a lot of offensive jokes. So for some reason took this completely seriously, and told on Jack. So yeah, so Jack's in trouble now. So but we didn't know for like 5 minutes, right? However, my friend Billy did watch Sally go up to the coach that we have and tell on us. Didn't know she was telling on us then, but we found out eventually. So, well, I need to name 2 more characters. So, the 2 principals come and get us. We'll name them Mr. Principal and Miss Principal, because I'm very creative. Anyway, they come and get, we thought they were going to come and get Jack. Only Jack. Okay, as they were just talking to him, maybe they left something out. But they call all 5 of us, question mark, hold on, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, all 5 of us up there, and we're like, no, I can't count, it's 6, all 6 of us up there, and what happens is, like, oh, it's right now, it's just Mr. Principal that comes and gets us. So we all go into his office, and he sits us down and has a talk with us, and we didn't know what it's about at first, like, at all. We just thought we were being talked to for some reason, because we're like that one group of kids that don't really cause trouble, but everyone thinks we do because we're us. Like, we don't really do that much. We just kind of sit at a table and do absolutely nothing but laugh the entire lunch period, and we might accidentally make a mess. Accidentally with air quotes. Anyway, yeah, this happens. And so he comes and gets us and stuff, and then he's like, "Yo, guys, what's up? We're gonna have this long talk with you." Or it was just him at first. And he sits us down, and I forgot how we started off the conversation, like, exactly, because it was like a whole year ago. And so, hold on, guys, give me a second here. Let me try to remember. So he sits us down. And he's like, "Okay, this is the way things work, right? There's the popular kids, and then there's the not so popular kids, and the not so popular kids end up being the really popular kids, and the popular kids end up being the not so popular kids." And we were like, "Okay, what does this mean? I don't get it. Is he calling us not so popular? I take offense to that, man. That's like assuming my gender, man. You can't do that." So, and I didn't say that. So we're all confused at this point. And like, "Oh, I see you all going to the same place, basically, except for you, Thornton." That he singled me out, and it was extremely weird, and I did not enjoy it. And after this, Mr. Principal then says, hold on, oh no, the next one's getting up and I need to mute the volume for it. Okay, we're good now. So, he says, "How would you guys feel if all of you turned your backs on each other?" And we're like, "Oh, we'd probably be upset because we're like best friends, right?" And then he's like, "Oh, okay." And then Miss Principal comes in, and she's the one no one really likes at all. Everyone just acts like we like her, but we don't at all. So she comes in, and we're like, "Oh, okay, well then, you're in here now." And then we all have to go outside, except for, we'll name her Sarah. Sarah stayed with Mr. Principal, and, Bob, I guess we'll name him. Bob went with Miss Principal into her office, and me, Jack, John, and Billy all had to wait outside the office. And so we were sitting out there, right? And then Bob comes out, looks at me weird, like, okay, question mark. And then I go in, right? And then first thing Miss Principal says is, "They both already ratted you out. Go ahead and fess up." And in my head, I'm just instantly thinking, wow, it takes a certain type of autistic to tell me they both. Only one person has been in your office, man. And it's just one person, not plural. I don't remember when Bob duplicated himself. I only saw one walk out, man. And then that's immediately when I knew she was trying to get me, like, to say something. But I still, at this point, had no idea what this is about. And so I'm like, okay. And then she says, "So, what all were you guys saying in PE?" And I'm like, oh yeah, by the way, guys, before I say this, just in case you didn't see the original video, when we were in PE, for some reason we all started singing Alexander Hamilton, like, not the musical or anything, we just started screaming his name. So that's why I said we were just screaming Alexander Hamilton the entire time. And she got really annoyed at that for some reason, and she said, "Okay, what else was said?" I said, "That's absolutely everything." And I guess Bob said the same thing because she believed me. She's like, "Oh, okay, then you can go." And I'm like, oh, really? So you're telling me Bob's, plural, ratted me out for saying Alexander Hamilton? Oh, wow, I'm gonna get him, man. I'm gonna get him. He's got it, man. Snitches get the stitches, if you know what I mean. And then, so yeah, I walk out, and Sarah is still inside Mr. Principal's office. I think John goes in after me, and then I head to my last class with the science. And then I see John there because he's the only person that's in my science class. And then we start talking about what that was about, and we don't know. But then we notice what they were trying to do. So Nick said, I asked Nick what she said exactly, and she said, "Oh, she started out with, they both ratted you out already. Go ahead and fess up." Exact same words. And we asked Billy what she said. She had said the same thing. Whereas Bob said the same thing. No, Bob didn't say the same thing. Not Bob. Jesus Christ. I'm having to use names. Everyone said they said the same thing except for Sarah and Bob because they were the first ones. And so we all noticed, wait a second, before we went in there, Mr. Principal was like, "What would you guys do if you guys turned your backs on each other?" And then they tried to get us to all turn our backs on each other by saying that we all rat each other out. So we then noticed this. I already slightly noticed it because second person in there, they both definitely, man, definitely. I agree with you. You definitely have the proper knowledge to become a principal. It's just amazing. This is what private schools do to people, I guess. Anyway, so this happens, and like, so I guess Sarah cussed out Mr. Principal, and Jack got suspended for 5 days, and we didn't know what it was about yet. So he comes back 5 days later, and we asked him what was it about, and they said it was because the school shooter joke. And my mind's just like, okay then. You know, we said one thing to our friend that it was kind of offensive joke. So you know what? You know what she's gonna do? I'm gonna go tell Mr. and Mrs. Principal on you, man. You shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't. You scarred me, man. You don't shoot me, man. And so we don't know who it is at first until John. Oh no, not John. Billy eventually says that he says that he saw Sally talking to our coach, and so he's like, oh, okay then. We're all like, oh, okay, then it might be her. So we asked her. Like, we legitimately just asked her if it was her. And she said, no. Hold on. Word for word. I would die from the guilt. There was no cut there, too. That was the best part. I just couldn't hold in the laughter. So, yeah, she says this. And then we slightly believe her, but then we end up not believing her, and then we ask her again, and she confesses to it. So I'm just like, okay then, she doesn't go to her school anymore, guys, and I've never seen her since. So I guess she died from the guilt, man. I think she died from the guilt. Jesus Christ, like certain type. So yeah, that happens, and then after that happens, we're all still like super mad. We don't trust any of the principals anymore, because like that was so, like, they did not think that out well whatsoever. Like Miss Principal, she said both of them. It blows my mind how autistic some people are, I guess. Wow. I'm just thinking this over, and it's just... Whew. This one's schmucky story, if you do ask me, my men. I said my men, I said my man. Yeah, that's basically the story, guys. In the original video, I didn't have an update currently on the story itself, because that was like the weekend of. But that's the full story. Nothing really happened after. And might I mention, Jack is Mr. Principal's nephew. So Mr. Principal gave his nephew 5 days of OSS for an offensive joke. Saying that out loud sounds kind of retarded. That's it, guys. If you guys like this story video, you're new to the channel, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys like that funny intro at the beginning, tell me in the comments. I'll do more of those, like, once every video that I actually edit. Yeah, that's about it, guys. If you like, comment, share, new channel, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys in the next video. One more thing, actually. Okay, it's a Bob Ross pop figure. That's not even a joke. It says... You proud of me yet? I hate myself.